For this practice, I would love to share an Yin Restorative sequence which focuses on the kidney meridian and the urinary bladder meridian lines. So those two lines. So for the kidney lines, it runs from the center of the soles of the feet through the inner lines of the legs, and then run from the central front side of the torso. So for the urinary bladder line, it runs again through the soles of the feet to the heels, the back side of the legs, and all the way through the two sides alongside the spine and all the way to the eyes. So for this practice, we'll be having some gentle heart opening, gentle twists around the legs, and also some gentle movements to contract and release our kidney organs. For the practice, I have a little cushion, a folded blanket, and a bolster. So if you don't have the bolster, a firm big pillow would also do the work. So to begin, we'll be start an elevated surface for this bolster. And what I also have is a folded blanket to support the back of the feet. So you can sit your tailbone against the edge of the big pillow while you can lie down. And for the feet, if it feels comfortable, you can have a butterfly leg, or you can extend the legs long. Feel free to change between. And as you gently lie on your bolster, try to keep your neck long, arms, shoulders relaxed, legs relaxed. We'll be staying here for about 2 minutes-ish. Where it's available, I invite you to stay still, stay relaxed. But at any point, if you want to change the position, you're also free to do so. So as you feel settled on the supported surface, you can draw the meridian line in your mind's eye, starting from the soles of the feet, running through the inner lines of the legs, and going to the kidney organs on the lower back region. Then you can draw the line from the front side of the torso, the midline, traveling all the way to the eyes. As you inhale, imagine you're sending energy through the kidney meridian. And as you exhale, feel both kidneys receiving the energy through the meridian lines. Maybe inhale and exhale. No need to alter the rhythm of your breath. Just invite it to flow in its natural rhythm. Breathing in, imagine the meridian line receiving the energy. Breathing out, the kidney organs are receiving those energy. If you notice the mind starts wandering, just gently invite the mind coming back to the breath, to the present moment. And as we slowly transition out from this pose, you can gently wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes. Maybe extend both arms overhead and cup the hands behind the head. As you exhale, slowly sit up and gently transition to the next pose. So the next pose will be a gentle twist. So what I find helpful is to have the bolster, the big pillow, to support the full length of my leg. So you can lie down on the ground and take an inhale here. Feel the body. Exhale, lifting one leg and gently twist the leg, and you can rest it on the pillow. Feel free to adjust the distance. And as you take next inhale, you might rest the hands in the T position or a bended elbow position, wherever you have the space. And if the neck feels okay, you can gently turn the neck to the opposite direction. Keep all the joints soft. No need to retain any tensions. I'll stay here for about 6 breaths. Getting here, as you inhale, you might visualize the meridian running through the center back of both legs and along the spine, traveling to the backside of the head and wrapping around, ending at the eyes. As you take an inhale, imagine the energy is sent to the meridian line. And as you exhale, feel the energy being received by the organs. Be a few more breaths here. Enjoy the gentle twist along the full body. Next inhale, can slowly turn the head back to center. And exhale here. Inhale, can bend the knees, hugging the twisted leg into the chest. And next inhale, letting go of the leg. You can move the big pillow to the other side. And inhale here, can extend the arms shoulder height. Exhale the other leg, raising to the sky and lowering to the opposite side. And here you can adjust the position of the pillow. Feel your leg being fully supported. Allow the knees bend to where it feels comfortable. And if the neck feels okay, can gently turn the neck to the opposite direction. You can have a soft gaze, or you can keep the eyes closed. And as you inhale, imagine the meridian lines receiving the energy. And as you exhale, imagine those energy being received and stored in the organs. If it helps, you can also rest your awareness with the breath. Each inhale, being aware of the quality of your in-breath. And each exhale, being aware of the quality of your exhale. Be here for 2 more breaths. And next inhale, can slowly turn the head back to center. Take an exhale here. Inhale, slowly lift the twisted leg back up. And exhale, can hug the knees towards the chest. Inhale, letting go of the leg. And exhale, again move to your knees and your hands. Gently coming to a child's pose towards the back of your mat. And for me, I'm inviting the folded blanket to support my feet. You can also have it to support the knees. As you come to a child's pose, take an inhale, slowly shifting to hands and knees and all fours. Exhale back to child's pose. Just 2 more times. Inhale, come to hands and knees, eyes looking down. Exhale back to child's. Resetting our spine after the twist. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale back to child's. You can resting on your elbows. Next, inhale, lift the torso, lift the chest, open the arms, shoulder height. Exhale back to child's pose. Inhale, hands and knees to all fours. Exhale, child's pose. A few more times. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, all fours. Exhale, child. See if you can synchronize your movements with your breath. Inhale, standing on the knees, arms open, shoulder height. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, all fours. Feel each vertebrae moving. Exhale, child's pose. 2 more rounds. Inhale. Open up the arms, open the heart. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, all fours. Can sink the chest closer to the ground, elbows bent. Exhale, child's pose. 1 more round. Inhale. As you open the heart, it's also a gentle compression on the kidneys. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, all fours, elbows bent, chest sinking downward. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, can come to the knees. We'll invite the big bolster back to our next pose. And you can keep the folded blanket to support the feet if that's helpful. So this is a supported gentle back arch. We'll have our pelvic area resting on the bolster, and our hands will be supporting the back arch alongside with the bolster. So I'll stay here just for a few breaths. Feel the legs heavy, the pelvic being supported by the bolster. Eyes looking forward if it's available. So you take an inhale, feel the chest open. Exhale, pelvis, legs heavy. Inhale and pause for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale here. Shoulders away from the ears. Breathing in. Pause for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathing out. Feeling the kidneys receiving the energy. One more inhale here. Pause for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale here. You can slowly bend the elbows. Just allow the torso to drip forward. Keep the bolsters just below the pelvis. And rest there for a few breaths. So you take an inhale. Feel the air traveling down to the kidney area. And exhale. Allow the organs to rest, to be supported by the prompts. Just stay here for a few breaths. You can make both fists or both palms as a pillow below the forehead. Each inhale, feel the expansion. And exhale, feel the falling and grounding. Inhale, energy being brought through the meridian lines. And each exhale, the organs receiving the energy and having them stored. One more breath here. The next inhale, just slowly push yourself to your elbows, to your hands. And come to a child's pose. You can rest the hands on top of the bolsters. And you can also shift into all fours and back to child's pose a few times. Inhale to hands and knees. Exhale to child. Inhale. Be on top of the inhale. You can pause and sink the chest. And exhale back to child. Maybe pause at the bottom of your exhale. A few more times to allow the spine to feel reset. And when you feel ready, you can come to a seated position. And you can sit on the ground or you can sit on a cushion. See which one works easier as we come to a wide-legged forward fold. So when you come to a comfortable angle where the legs feel rested, and checking with your kneecaps and your toes, invite them to face upwards so that we can keep the pelvis open as well. So we'll be having a gentle twist to each side. For the bolster, sometimes I find it helpful to rest my head against or rest my elbows on. Feel free to play with it. So I'm turning to my right side. As I take an inhale, I gently arch my spine. Feel my heart getting closer to my toes. And as I exhale, I fold over my right leg. So here, sometimes I will be having the bolster in an angle, and I'll just rest my forehead on that. Each inhale, sending energy to the meridian lines from the soles of the feet, traveling through the inlines of both legs, and traveling through the center, the middle lines of the front side of the torso, ending at the eyes, and also the urinary bladder, traveling from the soles of the feet to heels, the back side of the legs, then back side along the two sides of the spine, all the way wrapping around the back of the head and finishing at the eyes. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. At the end of the exhale, take a pause for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale and exhale. Pause for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale and exhale. Pause for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale. Slowly come back to a sit and exhale, twisting to the other side. Take an inhale, elongate the spine, feel the different sensations on this side, and exhale, gently fold over the left leg. If it's available, you can also put the bolster on top of the legs and fold over. So inhale, maybe feel the spine gently arch and expand. And exhale, see if you can fold closer to the left. Inhale, sending energy to the meridian lines. Exhale, feel the kidney organs receiving the energy. Inhale and exhale. Pause at the end of the exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. Shoulders relaxed. Exhale. Pause for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Feel the vertebrae moving as you inhale and exhale. Feel them moving as you exhale. Pause for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, slowly come back to center. And exhale, can move the bolsters off side. Inhale, can slowly invite the knees to bend. If it feels helpful, you can take an exhale, lowering the knees to one side. Inhale, back center. Exhale, gentle twist. Can also try it on the floor or on the cushion. And you can gently turn the head to the opposite directions. It's introducing some movements around the hip joints. One more time on each side. And when you feel ready, you can come back to a lying position on the back. And to prepare for the next two poses, I'll be having the cushion at the bottom to support my heels, and I have the bolster next to me where I can slide it below my knees. So as you lie down, you can actually open the folded blanket and have it support behind the head. Feet on the floor with bent knees. Just rest here for a few breaths. And as you inhale, you can extend one leg towards the sky. And exhale, come to a half happy baby where you can find your hands, fingertips poking the center point on the sole of your foot, which is the starting part of the kidney meridian. For the other leg, you can extend it straight, or you can keep it bent. We'll stay here just for a few breaths. Take an inhale and exhale. Feel the energies dropping back to the kidney organs. Breathing in. Breathing out. Pause for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. Maybe you can slowly extend the leg. Exhale. Feel the gentle compression. Pause for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more inhale. And exhale. Pause for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, let go of the legs, relax the hand. Gently shake out the legs, keep it bent or relaxed forward. Inhale, the other side of the leg reaches towards the sky. And exhale, you can find the center point on the side. Resting in a half happy baby. As you inhale, sending energies to the meridian lines. And as you exhale, feel the kidney organs again receiving the energy. Inhale, maybe extend this leg. Exhale, knees bent, gently compressing the front torso, the back of the spine. Pause here for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, maybe gently extend. Exhale, bend the knees. Pause for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Pause for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, letting go of the right side. Exhale, dropping the foot down, arm down. Take an inhale, arms reaching overhead. Exhale, hugging both knees towards the chest. Inhale, legs towards the sky, arms overhead, resting on the floor in an L position. Exhale, hug both knees towards the chest. Just to relax and neutralize the body. Inhale. Can bend and flex the foot. Exhale, knees towards the chest. A few more times, following your own breath. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Inhale, legs down. And you can just use your feet if it's available to pull the big pillow behind the knees. Welcome to the final resting pose. So feel free to adjust the palms, the body. You can also grab a blanket to keep the warmth of the body. And as you come back to lying on the floor, just feel the effects of the practice. Feel the quality of the breath. As you exhale, let the shoulders rest on the floor. Let the arms being supported by the floor. Feel the thigh bones resting back to the hip sockets. Letting the joints feel at ease and comfort. From the heels, the ankles, knees, hips, low back, mid back, upper back, shoulders, elbows, wrists, neck, and the head. As you inhale, you might hear the gentle wavy sound of the air flowing in. And as you exhale, you might hear the gentle wave fading away. In your mind's eye, I invite you to bring up a peaceful lake. Notice the surroundings of the lake. There might be trees, mountains. Birds might be humming around. Gentle breeze might create some ripples on the surface of the lake. Notice the time. Maybe the sunrise is shining the bright light on the lake. Or maybe the gentle moonlight is basing the forest and the lake. This might be the spring season with sprouts and flowers getting blooming from their buds. Or it might be the winter time where snow is resting on top of the lake. The weather might be gentle and moderate. There might also be strong winds, even lightnings in the sky. With whichever condition is in your mind's eye, the lake stays still. The lake returns to stillness at the very end. Reflecting what is real, and reflecting whatever is coming up. Feel free to bring the lake to the kidney areas. Invite the volume, the rich volume of water filling the kidney organs. The water element nurtures the kidney organs and also brings the stillness and the peace from the kidneys to the rest of the body. You might feel the body floating on top of the water, feeling light, feeling at ease. When you feel ready, you can notice your breath again. Check in again with the quality of your inhale and the quality of your exhale. Feel free to gently move your fingers and toes, wrists and ankles. If you wish, you can interlace the hands and extend them overhead. Feel long in the body. And exhale, bend the knees. Roll to one side of the body. Resting in the fetal position for a breath or two. No rush. When you feel ready, you can slowly come back to a seat. Just notice the quality of the breath, sensation on the body. You can gently rub the hands together, create some warmth. And when you feel the warmth, this time I invite you to send the warmth to the kidneys on your lower back, through your lower back. And feel free to join the palms together in front of the heart. As you take an inhale, notice this unique body, mind, and breath. And as you exhale, bow to the shared experience with one another. So I hope you enjoyed this practice and feel nourished around the kidney and the urinary bladders. Drink lots of water, and I'll hope to see you again soon.